On MSMEs, everything in Tana revolves around the village cluster. The idea, nataka hawa watu wa Tana hawa tukubaliane, hawa dokota hawa, wewe you are a professional, you are a doctor, so you are an expert in your field. Now you are PS, but you are ours. All what we are speaking here will not be achievable if we don't go urban. Wanatana, mnanielewa? The aim of the MTP4, MTP1, Vision 2030 is to make this country a middle class economy. Is that what we are saying? The main thing of Vision 2030 is to make this country a middle income economy. Hiyo ndio malengo. So we can do that if everyone is in business. If majority of the population are in business, if the environment allows for business to be done, if investors can get space to come in, so haitafanyika without urbanization. That's why, apart from talking about all these things, but there is a law on urbanization. There is a law. So the idea of the urban agenda is also to bring Tana on board, so that people don't go on board and Tana is left behind. Now, that agenda now, as an agenda, brings two things: the planning of the small towns and the fusing of other settlements into villages. Now, the fusing of these villages into these settlements into villages is what we are calling the village cluster program. Is part of the urban agenda. It's not about Wapokomo kwenda juu au Orma kwenda chini au kwenda juu zaidi au Orma kwenda chini. Is about fusing of settlements into villages that we are calling clusters. Now, the second thing is to make those villages functional. Now, making them functional now brings the issue of MSMEs, because we have to have SMEs on livestock production. We have to have SMEs on fresh produce production. We have to have MSMEs on apiculture. We have to have MSMEs on fishing. We have to have MSMEs on environment, MSMEs on water. In each of the sectors we'll have MSMEs, because it's the people driving the economy, and that's the bottom up that we're talking about. So, shida ya hawa watu wangu wananisumbua sana kwa sababu hawajaelewa what village cluster program is. They think that village cluster program has brought conflict in Tanariver. No, it cannot be. It will never happen that we fight because we want to fuse in. No, that's not the idea. So the rest of the things about SMEs, whatever, is what we are doing now. Already in Kipini, we have now SMEs on fishing. We have BMUs. We have now come to freshwater. We are now in Shakababo. Now we have an SME. It's called the Shakababo Conservancy. Shakababo Conservancy. We have Lera Conservancy. We are looking at now reviving ile ya Malkahalaku Conservancy. We are starting the one in Asako Conservancy. But that is in the area of environment and climate change, which now under FLOCA, under CHEMS-FED, those groups now are enjoying those facilities.